Alright, so today we're looking at triangle sum theorem. Okay, and just kind of to refresh your memory, we talked about this a little bit yesterday. The sum of all three angles in a triangle are 180 degrees. Okay, so if we're missing an angle, like on example 1 here, we can simply find what the missing angle is by adding the two parts that I do have and subtracting that 180. Or subtracting the 2. I'm going to set up 180 and 70. Second. Try example 2. Okay, similar to example 1, again, 180 minus 85 minus 35. Okay, I get 60. Okay, so my missing angle would be 60 degrees. So looking at example 3 here, okay, I have x plus 44, 55, and then hopefully everybody knows the little box in the corner means 90 degrees. Okay, and I want to solve for x here. Okay, so to solve for x, I'm going to add up everything that I have from my triangle, and then I'm going to set that equal to 180. Okay, so I have x plus 44 plus 55 plus 90, and I'm going to set that equal to 180. Okay, so I'm going to combine like terms on the same side of the equal sign. I have a positive 44, a positive 55, and a positive 90. When I combine all of those, I get x plus 189 is equal to 180. Okay, so to solve for x, I'm going to subtract 189 from both sides. I'm left with x is equal to 180 minus 189 would be negative 9. Okay, on this problem here, solving for x, I did get a negative number. Okay, if this type of problem here, where I got a negative, was like example 2, you cannot have a negative angle. Okay, but on example 3 here, I'm solving for x. I didn't get a negative angle, I got a negative value for x. Alright, so let's take a look at example 4 here. Okay, once again, I'm going to solve for x. Alright, so I'm going to set up all of my angles, all the information I do have, added together, and then I'm going to set that equal to 180. So I have negative 10 plus 5x plus 40 plus 90, and I'm going to set that equal to 180. I ran out of room, sorry. Okay, we're going to combine the like terms that we do have. Negative 10 plus 40 plus 90. Okay, well, negative 10 plus 40 plus 90 would give me 120, a positive 120. So I bring down 5x plus 120 equals to 180. To solve for x, minus 120 from both sides. 5x would then be equal to 180 minus 120 gives me 60. Divide both sides by 5. And we get x is equal to 12. Taking a look at example 5 here. Okay, I have x plus 52, 67 plus x, and 75. Okay, so to solve for x, I'm going to add everything up and set it equal to 180. So I have x plus 52 plus 67 plus x plus 75, and I'm going to say that that's equal to 180. I combine the like terms that I have. X plus x gives me a 2x. Positive 52 plus 67 plus 75. When I add all of those up, I get a positive 194. equals to 180. Subtract 194 from both sides. I get 2x is equal to 180 minus 194 gives me a negative 14. Divide by 2, and x is equal to negative 7. Okay, like I was saying, we got a negative answer for x, but what this means is I would plug this back in to my problems here to figure out what the angle actually equals. Okay, so here I would have negative 7 plus 52. And here I'd have 67 plus negative 7. That doesn't mean the angle is negative. Okay, looking at the last example here, example 6. So I'm going to add everything up and set it equal to 180. Okay, so I have 9x minus 3 plus 11x minus 5 plus 48, and that's going to be equal to 180. Okay, I'm going to combine my like terms. My 9x and my 11x are like terms, so 9x plus 11x gives me a positive 20x. Then I'm going to take negative 3 minus 5 plus 48. Negative 3 minus 5 plus 48 gives me a positive 40, and that's going to be equal to 180. Okay, I subtract 40 from both sides. I get 20x is equal to 180 minus 40 is 40. Divide both sides by 20, and x is equal to 7. Okay, so the whole point of today's lesson, just know that the sum of all the angles in the triangles is 180 degrees.